Hey, Steve Zick, welcome back to Pokescoot Channel. Hey, I just noticed I was showing this Strat, this made about a 95, made in Korea, with the heavy solid flame maple headstock, which is just incredible. That's solid flame maple headstock, and a lot of flame on the back of the neck, and there's actually flame on the body. It sounds amazing. You can play it unplugged, and it sounds amazing. But I noticed my chorus was on, so I don't think it was showing the tone quite as well. So I just wanted to do one more quick one. I think this is cycle 200, by the way, in the guitar ladder system. Let's see. See, when you start learning how to piece chords together, and you just keep presenting that to your musical mind, you just take quantum leaps. So that's what's so powerful about the guitar ladder system, is you just keep, like on that cycle there, you learn about, just by doing this and hearing it, you learn about contrae motion. See, that's a little contrae motion right there. Okay? So just by doing this guitar ladder system, you learn those systems of improvisation. But I just wanted you to hear this guitar without the chorus on. But yeah, see, that contrae motion just means the bass is going like down while the treble's going up, or it could be the other way. But like here, this is a great chord, by the way. This has got a root, a flat 7. Like if I look at it in C, it's got a root, a flat 7, a 9, 11, and a 13. So I kind of learned that doing it that way from Ted Green, to stay with him a little bit. And then you use this voicing here. This is a bichord. It's a combination of a minor 7 and a major 9. See, that gives you a very lush voicing, and it gives you smooth voice leading. Hear that? It just really sounds musical. That's contrae motion. And then the bass goes down again. Hear that? You could do it again. You could keep that going. So that's what's so powerful about the guitar ladder system. I mean, Joe Pass, who I studied with when I was a young man in my early 20s, I'm 61 now. Joe Pass used to say if every couple of weeks he just learned a new way to connect a few chords, he was really, really happy, because he understood that really contributed to his overall growth and understanding of the instrument. So that's part of what the guitar ladder does. It's all my own material. But when you just learn how to connect chords, and you keep learning, ways to do that, whether it's a 1-6-2-5 or 1-6-2-5 with flat 5 subs, or intervallic improvisation, or symmetric, whatever it might be, it's cumulative. I think that's the biggest point I can make about the guitar ladder system, as opposed to just people that just practice on their own. When you practice on your own, you just kind of pick and choose and do whatever you found here. It's not cumulative. That it's really not very powerful. It's not very cumulative. The guitar ladder system is cumulative on steroids. It really is. I don't know how else to put it. It's cumulative to the max. It blows up. It's presented, the information. When you work chordal studies, like my old teacher Horace Hatchett used to say, who taught Howard Roberts, who started the GIT, which is now Musicians Institute in Hollywood, huge school. But I studied with Horace Hatchett, who was the one that taught Howard Roberts, who started that school when Howard Roberts was a young man. But Horace Hatchett used to say, when you do chordal improvisation, your mind picks up on the interior and exterior movement of chords, and your mind, your computer, whatever you want to call it, kind of puts that in a category where it can understand it. So that's why you have massive growth. And by working all these chord studies, whether it's partials or whatever the cycle might be, perfect force. I mean, there's 200 of them. And by the way, if you sign up for the system now, I just switched it back. I'm going to do it in a second here. I just switched it back to the old price of $199. It really is like getting $3,000 or $4,000 in a high quality guitar instruction. But when you join the system now, when you go ahead and invest in the guitar ladder system, you're going to get a 6-year membership. That also means everything I come up with in the next 5 or 6 years I'm going to give you. So you're not just getting 200 lessons, although the 200 lessons are complete. You're going to get bonus material as well. I'm telling you, folks, this is my life's work. I've seen students, lots of guitar students, just unbelievable results. It almost was kind of bizarre. And like I said in my last video, that's what motivated me to do this. was seeing my students and their incredible results. So anyway, but I just wanted you to hear this. This is really a beautiful sounding Strat. I'm kind of surprised nobody's bought it. Maybe they're afraid of it. It says Squier, but hey, the Squier Classic Vibe Tellys and Strats are unbelievably great guitars. This has got older wood. It really has a sound. Believe me, I know guitars. And I'm using a solid state amp here. It's not a tube amp. It really has a great sound. And if you want to email me for an example of the guitar ladder system, email to Steve Zook, the number 7, not spelled out 7, just Steve Zook, the number 7 at yahoo.com. This works, folks. My advice is don't overthink it, don't overprocess it, don't overanalyze it. And it's because I have this system. I present the information to you and to your mind in a way that doesn't get it all cluttered up. I present it in an artistic fashion, maybe even kind of a Zen-like fashion. You just go through the studies, and by going through them, you just learn about smooth voice leading, you learn how to put chords together, and that's really where a lot of the massive growth comes from. There's also single note studies. There's also some stuff with altered tunings. It's like going to a university for 6 years, but it's all you can do it in the comfort of your own home. You can take your time. There's no rush. You can email me questions. It's really a great opportunity. For $199, I mean, I really should be charging a lot more, but I'm trying to make it affordable so people will buy it. So I just put the price back to last year's price. Order at stevezookguitars.com. If you have any questions, email me. Or if you want to check out those examples, I can send you, and I can show you how easy the lessons, upload right to your, or download, I should say, right to your desktop, and then you slap them in a folder or something. Just email me, Steve Zook, the number 7, not 7 spelled out, at yahoo.com. And I'll send you a couple examples. And this guitar is available, and man, it sounds, I'm really going to miss it. It really has a sound. Like I said, a little bit of flame in the body. The whole headstock is flame maple. Not sure if you can see that, but the whole headstock is solid flame maple. And that adds to the tone. I don't care what anybody says. It does. I can hear it. The back of the neck has got some heavy flame. This is really a nice guitar. It just sounds amazing. Could probably use a little bit of setup work, but no biggie. Take care.